President Donald Trump could be shying away from a move to pay back those who he says suffered political persecution. The Justice Department's proposed $1.8 billion so-called anti-weaponization fund is on ice, at least for now. That's after a federal judge on Friday blocked it from moving forward. The DOJ says it does not intend to appeal the ruling. The fund came about as a part of a settlement reached between President Trump and the IRS after he sued the agency over his leaked tax returns.
The White House appears to be in a tactical retreat, but it's also clear they're not walking away from this idea.
Democrats called it a taxpayer-funded political slush fund for the president's allies and supporters, one that could potentially reimburse those convicted for storming the Capitol. The proposal even made some Republicans uneasy, reportedly derailing a Senate vote aimed at funding ICE and Border Patrol.
Stupid on stilts. Look, you're talking about people who assaulted Capitol police officers on January the 6th, were then convicted. It's horrible politics. It's horrible timing.
Well, the plan is shelved for now. White House officials emphasize that nothing is final until the president says so. DOJ still has a June 12th hearing scheduled in federal court to defend the legality of the fund. Negotiations to extend the U.S. Iran ceasefire by another 60 days are still on hold as the two sides continue to exchange fire, and the conflict in Lebanon threatens to derail the talks. President Trump says he's negotiated an agreement between Israel and Hezbollah to pause the fighting. As reporter Lucas Tomlinson reports, a lasting agreement with Iran has still yet to be finalized.
With the U.S. war in Iran now in month 4, there's mixed messaging from each side on when it will end. The Iranians say they're calling off all peace talks until Israel stops its attacks in Lebanon, where the IDF on Monday took control of a 900-year-old Crusader-era castle. This, as President Trump posted on Truth Social, that talks are continuing at a rapid pace.
We're getting what we want slowly. Very tough negotiators. It takes a long time. I'm in no hurry.
Missiles are still flying. U.S. Central Command on Monday said it bombed Iranian missile and drone sites. Iran targeted U.S. forces in Kuwait, but those missiles were shot down. The sticking point continues to be the fate of Iran's nuclear program. President Trump doesn't just want a handshake agreement.
The pledge is not enough. He's got to get the nuclear dust, because their words are useless.
Meanwhile, traffic in the Strait of Hormuz remains at a near standstill. CENTCOM reports helping about 70 ships pass through in the last 3 weeks, most traversing the waterway with their transponders turned off.
We've been passing shipping through there, to be sure, and that's not a violation of any ceasefire.
The president says he's undeterred by rising gas prices, insisting they'll drop like a rock in the near future. At the White House, Lucas Tomlinson, Fox News.